Good evening and welcome to the news roundup for Monday the 27th of November. Before we get into the news, please remember to like this video, share your views in the comments, and share the video with your family and friends. This video is brought to you by the Step With Ja merchandise collection. Now for the news in detail. A man was fatally shot during a Special Security Forces operation on Mountain View Avenue in St. Andrew on Monday morning. Reports are that the man was among a group of men who engaged the security forces in a shootout between Saunders Avenue and Jarrett Lane. A member of the Jamaica Defense Force was shot and injured and is being treated at hospital. According to head of the Jamaica Constabulary Forces Corporate Communications Unit, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, sometime after 4 a.m., the police, acting on information, went to 72 Lane in the Mountain View area in search of wanted man Demar Williams. Williams, also known as Kai Kai or Baby Killer, is one of 8 prisoners who escaped from the Black River Police lockup in June. Williams is also a person of interest in the murder of a family in Waterloo District, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, in September. The police got information that he left the St. Catherine area recently and was hiding out in that community. When they went there was an exchange of gunfire. They realized that he was not the only person from that gang. Some of his other cronies were there. They engaged the security forces. At the end of the shooting, one man who is unidentified. They have an idea who he should be, but they are awaiting verification. He was shot and succumbed to his injuries. SSP Lindsay said while the security forces were still in the area, gunmen from the Warwick Hills area fired on them, wounding the soldier. Meanwhile, residents of Mountain View Avenue staged a fiery protest accusing a member of the Jamaica Defense Force of using excessive force against onlookers during Monday morning's incident. The protest disrupted commuters, including students. The roadblock was cleared by the security forces who continue to monitor the area. The Jamaica Defense Force says it is aware of a video showing men wearing what resembles its uniforms while committing a robbery in Linstead, St. Catherine on Saturday, and is taking the matter very seriously. The JDF says it is conducting the necessary checks to verify whether the uniforms used in the incident are in fact the property of the force. We will provide all possible assistance to the Jamaica Constabulary Force in the effort to bring the perpetrators to justice. The JDF is urging anyone with information about the incident to call its tip line at 876-837-8888. Investigators attached to the St. Catherine North Police are searching for the 4 men involved in the robbery at a pharmacy. It is reported that around 3 p.m., 2 men dressed as cops and 2 others dressed as members of the JDF entered the pharmacy and then proceeded to rob it. The men took an undetermined sum of money. They escaped in a waiting car. Jamaica is to give up between $1 billion and $1.5 billion in revenue annually, with the 100% increase in duty-free allowance, Minister of Finance Dr. Nigel Clark has confirmed. Clark said that the move was in line with a commitment he made from 2020 that he would review the threshold and likely impact of an increase as part of customs reform and act accordingly.
And the duty-free threshold, we're going to move it from $50 to $100 come next fiscal year. When you come to the airport, everybody bother you. What you buy abroad, you buy this or you buy that. I bother you, I stop you, I make the line long and let the line. We are going to address the threshold. When you enter the airport, it was $500. We're going to move it come April to $1,000.
The Kingston Central Police believe the murder of 2 brothers in downtown Kingston on Sunday morning is related to a conflict between rival gangs in the area. It is understood that the Chancery Lane and the Spanglers gangs have been at odds in recent times. Sunday's double murder claimed the lives of 34-year-old Christopher Palmer, an entertainer who goes by the stage name Venom, and his brother, 42-year-old Kirk Palmer. Their killing is said to have stemmed from the November 13 murder of another man from the area. That individual was reportedly linked to the Spanglers gang, and his murder was believed to have been carried out by men attached to the Chancery Lane gang, police sources have indicated. Since then, there have been several reprisal attacks according to sources. The two brothers were shot and killed at a stall on Bedford Street. A third man was shot and injured during the incident. Reports are that around 1:15 a.m., the Palmer brothers were at a location where the older siblings' common-law wife operates a clothing stall and a hangout. Police said the brothers were reportedly approached by a group of men traveling on foot and armed with guns, who opened gunfire. When the shooting subsided, it was discovered that both men were shot several times. Christopher Palmer died on the spot, while Kirk was transported to hospital where he was pronounced dead. 37 people have been arrested for extortion since the commencement of the Operation Transportation Streamline. The operation, which was launched in September, was done to restore order in the transport sector through strategic activities in collaboration with the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the Justices of the Peace. 7 people were arrested on Friday. Head of the JCF's Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, ACP Gary McKenzie, says the operation has been successful in ridding the transport sector of extortionists plaguing bus and taxi operators.
Since the start of this particular operation, we have had 5 operations targeting persons who are extorting operators. And so since that time, we have arrested 37 persons in total. One of the things that we observe is that these persons are within the vicinity of transportation hubs, and what they do is that they demand money from taxi and bus operators, indicating that they are doing work. They are not employed by any of these taxi or bus operators based on our investigation, and in some instances, they threat these operators.
McKenzie says several of those arrested have already been charged.
We are in the process of ensuring that these matters are put before the court. We have also charged a number of them who have been found with offensive weapons. A number of them are under investigation of being suspected of being a part of groupings or gangs. And so we continue this operation and we aim to spread it across the island.
The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, is probing the shooting of a man by the police in Clarendon on Sunday. The injured man remains in hospital and is facing possible charges for allegedly attacking the police. It is reported that about 3:10 p.m., the police received reports about a man behaving boisterously on Brooks Avenue in Maypen. A team was sent to the area and they encountered the man. The police intervened and reportedly ordered him to desist his behavior. He allegedly picked up stones and hurled them at the police, injuring a member of the team. A car was also damaged. The police took evasive action, during which the man was shot in his right leg. The man was taken to hospital where he was admitted. And that is it for your news roundup for today. We would appreciate you liking this video, leaving a comment, and sharing the video with your family and friends. Have a good evening and see you next time. This video was brought to you by the limited edition Step With Your Merch collection. Get yours while stocks last. Links are in the description below.